The year was 2020. Remember those days? Well, Polaroid did a collaboration with Star Wars and created Mandalorian film. Yeah, this stuff was pretty interesting because not only was it special frames, it had a very unique chemistry. It was really contrasted and unlike any film that had been out at that time. Not only did Polaroid collab on some film, they produced a camera. It was a Polaroid Now collaboration with Star Wars, and it was Mandalorian. I never ended up getting that one. And as far as I know and remember, that was the first collab that they did with that camera because the Polaroid Now had just come out that year. And also, fun fact, this was the first year that Polaroid didn't say Polaroid Originals. They purchased the full name Polaroid and has been that way ever since. Well, as you can see, I bought a bunch. Well, more accurately, I bought more than this, but I shot the other boxes. And this has been sitting in my fridge ever since. And a few years ago, I did a May the 4th video shooting this stuff. And it was expired then. Expired. You see, expired Polaroid film is kind of a myth. What do I mean by that? Well, Polaroid doesn't put an expiration on the boxes. If you look on the sides, you see a date and a year written on the side. That is the production date. That's when this film was made. There's nowhere on here that will say when it expires. Polaroid just says you'll get the best results within 1 year of the production date on the side of the box. Now, you can prolong the film's life by putting it in a fridge, or better known as cold storing it. And that's what I've done with all this. This has been sitting in the fridge, cold stored, for 5 years nearly. And the reason that it prolongs the life is, well, each film pack comes with a chemistry pod, which is a liquid, and it can dry out if it's exposed to the elements for a long period of time. And if you put it in the fridge, that just helps it stay wet. Or more accurately, it keeps it consistent. The temperature isn't going up and going down and causing the film to do weird things, such as dry up or even get weird color shifts in your film. Keeping it at a consistent temperature will drastically increase the lifespan of your film. Is this stuff still good? Should you pick it up? Well, we're gonna find out in today's video. And not only that, we're also gonna find out how you can win yourself a pack of this for yourself. So if you missed out and never got it, or if you missed shooting it, you'll have your chance to get a box. More details coming up later in the video. Now, the big question is this stuff still good? Is the chemistry still wet, or is it all cooked crispy just like Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen? Let's go out and find out. Can't leave without my best buddy. Let's go, R2. Camera of choice is going to be the i2, and I just realized there's one shot left in here. Let's just take another picture of the Jeep because I don't have too many of those, right? For the front, right into the sun. Why not? With the flash on, right over the grill. All right, now we can load the other film. I have a personal theory that those little spider web snowflakes that you get at the tops of your photo is actually because of the frog tongue on our cameras. So when you let go of this, it springs back and smacks into the photo and causes it to crack. And it's only been a couple of years with that spiderweb issue. Well, if you look at film made in the last couple of years, it is thinner. I've had photos crack on me after 20 minutes of development. Yeah, so be careful. I guess just from now on, I will not let the frog tongue flick back and smack the photo. I guess that's the only way I can test it. Neighbor, I feel terrible. I have the nicest neighbor. He's been living here for maybe 6 years or so. I couldn't tell you his name. But he always waves at me and goes, "Hey, Chris." I'm a terrible neighbor. I have no plan as to where we're going, what I'm shooting. My area is pretty much tapped. I've shot so much stuff in my area, but maybe, just maybe, if we drive around, we'll find some cool stuff. Normally when I shoot these types of videos where there's a themed film pack, I try to coordinate and only shoot stuff that matches the frames. But I'm not gonna do that this time because, well, there's no cool conventions going on, nowhere where I can really take this and shoot it, and I don't have much Star Wars costumes left these days. So we're just gonna drive around, shoot some photos. I think it's gonna be fun. Right, R2? Man, he's got a mouth on him, man. You gotta watch your language. On the hunt. Let's see what we can find, R2. He's so optimistic, isn't he? I think with that Star Wars frames, that one weird hot mess car, that the possum car, I think would be kind of cool if I get the right frame. Like maybe with a Baby Yoda frame, which I think is the most common on there. So let's drive by that street and see if we can get lucky and it's out. Sometimes it's not there. All right, turning down the street. Oh, it is there, but it has a car cover on it. Dang it. Well, that's a bust. Dang it. Wait, it has a new spoiler on the back? Did he add to it? I don't remember it having such a big spoiler in the back. I know it had one, but interesting. Well, let's continue the hunt.
20 minutes later.
I found nothing. I don't want to go to the same old spots. You guys have seen all that stuff a million times. I wanted to try and find some new stuff. I mean, I could venture into Portland, but it's kind of the wrong time to do it. It's massive rush hour right now. This spot, which I've tried to shoot before, but it's always like this. The sun is always behind it. I have found that there's like a short window in the morning that the sun can light the front, but I've never gotten a shot of this. Except one time. I think I shot with the 680 back in 2020 and it was overexposed. It's not like that exciting. It's just in the hometown. I was trying to get a picture for my book, the Welcome to Hazeldale zine. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna waste it on this right now. But I am gonna load this and shoot the first photo of R2. What was I thinking? I can still shoot that. Ooh, look at this. I wish they would do this for all the theme stuff. Look at that, isn't that cool? Dark slides. I don't know if they do it on anything else. I don't think they've ever done it except for this. If I'm wrong, leave in the comments. That's a cool one to keep. All right, we got the first shot done, and it's actually full spread and looking pretty nice, actually, of R2. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna drive around a little bit, go somewhere cool that you haven't seen before, instead of the same old spots, same motel signs, same buildings, even same cars. But I'm hoping I can find maybe a cool car along the way. I'm already pondering going to Portland, just waiting a little bit, but I haven't decided. However, while pondering and driving around, I found something kind of cool. It's a beauty. I don't want to get in their yard. Maybe not. Maybe straight on. Yeah, oh yeah, that's cool. No flash. Wow. Full spread. They're coming out perfect. Dang. Now I kind of really do want to go to Portland. I've never shot like these types of special frames on like neon signs at night. I think that might be kind of cool in this film because it does have a kind of a more retro vibe. This film already had a special chemistry in it. It's a little more contrasted. I wonder what that'd look like with like some neon. Maybe I should head to Portland. Screw it. Let's go. We're at probably my favorite like motel sign or hotel sign technically. That's the Palms Motor Hotel. It's absolutely beautiful. Sadly, it doesn't light up anymore. It used to, and I don't have a photo of it lit up. Shot it. Now let's not get killed walking across the street. I know he said earlier, like, oh, I don't want to take it to new places. I know the irony with that. I guess I've been here a few times. But I came down here to kill a little bit more time because I want to get some neon. And there is a neon sign coming up, which I've yet to get a good picture of. So maybe that will change today. Let's go give it a shot, literally. Ooh. I don't think I'm going to shoot this with the Mandalorian film, because that's what we're looking at in person. It's in the shadow. But for fun, I do have my Lomo wide glass with me. I'm gonna shoot it with that. Let's see how we do. This place has a pretty cool sign. It's the Nighthawk. And apparently that sign's been there since like the 30s. It does have glowing neon. I'm gonna try to hit it from the other side. I might be out here just a little too early trying this. I should probably wait a couple more hours. Yeah, it's not glowing yet. It's not popping. It could be popping more. Man, I'm having a hard time finding places that have their neon on. I found this place. Check this out. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I think I'm actually not going to shoot it though with the Mandalorian film. I'm going to shoot it with the Lomo. Oh, and speaking of Mandalorian film, check this out. That's funny. I actually am going to shoot this with the Mandalorian film. I got to move this to a spot. It's kind of cool with a little bit of the Jeep. I'm gonna shoot this a little bit under exposed, not full stop, like 2 clicks. You can fine tune it with it. Oh, my headlights are on a little slightly. Probably should have used the flash, actually. That actually would have helped. Because I could have lit up the Jeep a little bit. Oh well. All right, I gotta make this quick. Because the next spot I want to go to is really, really good light for. So I need to shoot this one really fast. And of course, it's the classic Capitol Hill Motel. One of the coolest ones around. Flash off. Going slightly under too. -1? Nah, pretty close though. I'm gonna go pretty close. Okay, off to the next spot. We kind of have to rush because the lighting conditions are really good. Actually, they'll be good in about a couple minutes. Luckily, it's not too far away. So there's that. This spot? It's really good. It's the Joy movie theater. It has some great neon. I've gotten some really cool shots. I think my favorite shot of this place is actually black and white. It's so noir. I don't know. I love that photo. It's really cool. And it makes me want to shoot a lot more neon signs, like with black and white. Ooh, I can see it. I can see it. But man, they're cutting it close on light. I mean, either way, I'll still get a photo. Like, it's still bright enough for one. But you want to get that perfect light. It needs to be twilighty. Because if you're shooting neon signs at night, you'd think to shoot it pitch black. Boom, you got your light, but it doesn't look as good. It's just like a floating text. You still want some light out, and having the right amount, that's the key. That's the mixture you're looking for. And it does, it looks pretty dang good right now. All right, now I just gotta find a parking spot. If you want a better understanding on how to shoot instant photography at night, well, not too long ago, I added to the Masterclass, Master the Art of Instant Photography, and I did a whole section on night photography, including how to take the best neon sign pictures. There's a lot more that was added to it. That's just one of the main things people ask me questions about, how I take my neon sign photos. In addition to that, there are so many things included in that course. How to shoot on a sunny day, how to shoot on snowy days, indoors, understanding exposure compensation, and so much more. Consider checking it out. The link is in the description. That way you too can stop wasting money on wasted film shots. Cutting it close, but it looks pretty dang primo. I'm excited. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm gonna shoot this -1 actually. No, just under, just above -1. There's the moon back there, but there's no way that's gonna be seen in the shot. Ooh. Well, I think we ran out of light. How many shots do I have left? 2 shots. 2 shots. Well, ran out of light. I think today's officially done. I have 2 more photos, so I'll finish it tomorrow, I guess. So I guess we should head home on R2. I don't even know why I asked you, man. You got a mouth on you, dude.
Tomorrow for sure.
Woo, day 2. And I've got 2 shots left to shoot. We're gonna go back. We have to go back to reshoot the last 2. The ones I didn't get a picture of with the Mandalorian film. I need to let the sun go down a little further. And I have to get gas first. So whoops. But it is also later in the day, which is usually a bad thing. But in this case, it's a good thing. R2 with me. You ready to go, buddy? Why do I even ask you, bud? I thought things were supposed to get cheaper, not go up. What the heck? So I'm still too early. So to kill a little bit of time, I'm gonna shoot this other sign with the Lomo. I still have it in my backpack. Definitely should lock the doors here in Portland. It's kind of interesting. That could be cool. All right, let's do it. Framing on this is always kind of tricky. I love lomography, but yeah, the framing on this camera is pretty rough. I think I'm gonna take a couple shots here just for fun. And plus I give these away to Patreon members. So this photo could be yours one day. Link in the description. Got it. I'm gonna take a picture of the front because it's kind of lit up by the sun right now. I also took another one over here of the vacancy sign. Thought it was kind of grungy and spooky. Man, the framing on the wide glass, it takes some practice. But I do love this camera. It's shaping up to be one of my favorite cameras of this year. I know we're off topic. Let's go down to the main spot and shoot the last 2 Mandalorian shots. I bet if I darkened the shot, use exposure comp, maybe -2 even, I bet that would look pretty good. But I think I might just wait 5 minutes. Let's assess the situation. I brought my SX70 too. Does look pretty cool. All right, I shot with the SX70. I'm gonna wait just maybe a minute or 2 with the Mandalorian film. I have a really cool shot of this in black and white with the SX70, but I don't have any like good color ones. So I'm hoping this is actually a pretty good shot. See, here's another little pro tip for you. See how the sky right here is white and it kind of is a gradient to blue? Yeah, you see that? The white part is still the sun. So as the sun's going down, more blue is gonna show, and then it's gonna get really, really deep blue and then go black. In that window of it being the perfect color blue and having enough light, that's the trick. So it's a waiting game. Normally I just stick around for like sometimes up to an hour, shoot a few photos and leave. However, I'm needing to shoot this Mandalorian film. I only got 2 shots. So time is of the essence. I have to make a decision really soon when to pull the trigger, literally.
5 minutes later.
All right, screw it. I'm pulling the trigger. Whoo, did it. Now I did -1 on exposure comp. I'm hoping that was enough. Or maybe it was too much, I don't know. You'll know before I do. I've got 1 more shot. I need to find something really quick because I'm running out of time. Hopefully find something. I wasted too much time over there. I'm running out of daylight. There's 1 motel sign over here, but they haven't been turning it on. So I'm gonna take a look and hope for the best. This sign is pretty bright and it'll look awesome with this much blue in the sky. I drove by earlier and it wasn't on. I don't know if it's on timer. That's the potential. I don't know. And now the Nighthawk sign is glowing real nice. If I only wait another like 3 minutes, maybe even 5. Dang it. All right, let's see, let's hope. The verdict is, it's not on. Dang it. It's this place right here, the Viking Motel. Well, maybe I'll get lucky. I'm just gonna drive. I don't think there's anything this way though. Come on, one more photo. I guess I could go back to the other one I just did. Now with this light, it might be better. Why couldn't you be on? Now look at the glow of that thing. It's glowing real nice. Come on, we're hunting for neon. Come on, baby. R2, can you look for some neon for me? Why the heck do I even ask you, bud? Frick. But now I'm thinking there might be something decent a little bit further down. Or did I pass it? Is it the other way? Oh shoot, I think it is the other way. Oh no, there's not enough time. Oh, here we go. Check this out. Get motel. Bug get. Shoot, I forget all these one ways. All right, I've got my bearings though. The Westerner is right here. Nope, it doesn't light up on this side. Oh, okay. I'm burning light. Come on. All right, I'm gonna have to shoot the back side of this because the back is brighter and fully lit up. Look at that. Woo! All right, here we go. I'm gonna go -1. Last shot acquired. But before I left, I shot some more Lomo shots of this place. Just for fun. Let's head back to the studio with some pre-recorded footage from this morning before I even shot these last 2 photos. Take it away, me in the past. I am actually quite amazed at how well these photos came out. I got some of the exposures wrong a little bit. The Capitol Hill motel sign, I needed to have darkened it even further. Gone maybe -2 on exposure comp. Now, I know I'm using the iTunes, it has full manual control and all that, but I was being a little lazy. So if I'd done like -2, this would have been exquisite. However, the Joy Theater sign, oh boy, that looks great. Now, I could have actually dialed it down just a little bit more. Maybe gone a full stop on the exposure compensation, but if I had, I might not have gotten that lovely little bloom of the neon lights. It would have been dialed back a little bit because it would have been a faster shutter speed. With a little bit slower shutter speed, that just means more light was allowed to come in and expose the frame and give that nice little bloom. But either way, I think this came out really, really nicely. And honestly, one of the better frames. I think the frame itself kind of matches the photo. Now, how do you get yourself one of these? Well, it's really, really simple. You can enter for free. Okay, for free. But I'm gonna be giving this away to my patron members over in the Spitfire Club. Yeah, you can sign up right now. There's a link in the description for a 7-day free trial. You can go in there, you'll see a pinned post with the announcement of this giveaway, and you just click the link there and you'll be entered in for your chance to win one of these lovely packs of Mandalorian film that I guess still works just fine. But obviously your results may vary. These are just my results, which all photos had perfect spread. Wow, that is a really cool. I kind of wish a lot of these were mostly just the Star Wars frame. I would have actually been happy with that. I kind of like that. Until next time, may the 4th be with you. And get out there, make some art.